Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out Full Metal Jacket. I'm really excited for this movie, but I have no idea what to expect. I've been watching a few Kubrick movies on my channel, so if you'd like to check them out, you may. I watched Dr. Strangelove, and then I watched A Clockwork Orange, and now I am getting into Full Metal Jacket. I don't know if this is going to be like a dark kind of satire comedy, kind of like Dr. Strangelove, or if this is going to be really kind of intense and unnerving like A Clockwork Orange. I don't know if it's going to be a mix of the two. I don't know if it's just going to be one or the other, or if it's going to be something completely different. So I'm really excited to check it out. I love Kubrick's work. Besides those two movies, I've also seen The Shining and 2001: A Space Odyssey. So I really like his work, and I'm excited to get into this one because this one has been requested quite a few times on the channel, and it's just a movie that I've heard about for a long time. And before we get into this reaction though, I actually got this DVD from one of my patrons, like Dr. Strangelove, and thank you Benny Ford, by the way, and he said that there might be something inside, so I'm gonna open it up, and I guess we're gonna see what's inside together. Ooh, so satisfying. Plastic is off. Cool DVD slipcase. There's a top secret letter in here. It's the top secret, only to be opened when go code received. Guys, have you ever seen a commie drink water? This is super cool. Thank you so much, Benny Ford. This is awesome. There was one more thing in the envelope that I didn't see. It was the Holy Bible and Russian phrases, the smallest little book in the world. And before we get into this reaction, again, let me do the lighting. So let me turn on the light and we can decide what color it should be. Boop. Nice. So today for the color, I was thinking of going green because Ermey. Does that make sense? I'm gonna go green. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to Patreon, where I have uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose, so thank you so much if you check it out. Now, let's get back to the video. Okay, so a little bit of a longer opening for this video, but I hope you're excited. I'm really excited, so let's get into it. I hope you enjoy my reaction to Full Metal Jacket. Also, Full Metal Jacket, doesn't that stand for like a bullet casing? Isn't that what a bullet casing is called? Aw, they look so sad that their hair is getting shaved. I would also be sad. Oh my god, there's so much hair. You gotta clean up after each cut, bud.
Out of your filthy sewers will be served. Do you maggots understand that?
Sir! Yes, sir!
Out of here! Sir! Yes, sir! If you ladies
I would
my
have to laugh. I would laugh if I was ever in this because you filthy maggots.
Pieces of amphibian shit. Because I am hard, you will not like me.
That's what he said.
Here to serve in my beloved corps. Do you maggots understand that? Sir, yes, sir!
Yes, sir, I do.
Sir, yes, sir!
That you, John Wayne? Is this me?
What?
Nobody, huh? The very fucking godmother said it.
I love this guy though.
Shit, you look like a fucking worm. I bet it was you. Sir, no, sir.
Sir, I said it, sir.
Ah, thank you.
I admire your honesty. Hell, I like you. You can come over to my house and fuck my sister.
What the heck?
Killer!
Sir, yes, sir.
Let me see your war face.
Sir.
You got a war face?
What's a war face?
Face. Ah! You don't scare me. Work on it.
Sir, yes, sir.
Work on it.
How tall are you, Private?
Sir, 5'9", sir.
5'9". I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
I love how you're just yelling at each other.
You ran down the crack of your mama's ass and ended up as a brown stain on the mattress.
Oh my
I think
god.
you been cheated.
He's actually so good at improv.
Lawrence what, of Arabia?
Sir, no, sir.
That name sounds like royalty. Are you?
No, sir.
Do you suck dicks?
Sir, no, sir.
Bullshit.
What is this guy's problem with people sucking other people's dicks? Why is he so infatuated by it?
Sir, no, sir.
Then wipe that disgusting grin off your face.
Sir, yes, sir.
He's still grinning.
Get on your knees, scumbag. Now choke yourself.
Choke yourself?
Are you through grinning?
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
That's enough. Get on your feet.
Jeez, what the heck?
Hey, good for me. Good. Up in the morning to the rising sun.
Up in the morning to the rising sun.
Gonna run all day till the running's done.
Whoa! Wow, look at that shot. That's beautiful.
Ho!
Oh no!
Sir, no, sir!
Then you did that on purpose. You want to be different.
Sir, no, sir!
Oh, this poor guy.
Me again, Pyle. Pick up your fucking cover.
Sir, yes, sir!
Your left.
Poor that guy. Poor that guy.
Her. Your right. Shoulder. Her.
I like to be the guy in the back because oh, what the heck? Oh, this guy. No, no.
Because this is the only pussy you people are going to get. And you will be faithful. Hard hit.
You gotta have a good voice to be a drill sergeant because you're yelling constantly.
Mount.
Why are they sleeping like that? They're sleeping like they're Count Dracula.
That is not your daddy's shotgun, cowboy.
What
Hard hit. 4 inches from your chest, Pyle.
does it matter? What does it matter? What does this teach you?
This is for fun, and this is for fun!
What are they doing? Why? Why? I like this movie because it feels like while it's showing the training and it's showing kind of how intense this training can be, like at this moment, at the same time, it almost feels like it's being satirical in the way that it's showing it, you know, with the drill sergeant saying all of these like maggot lines, which I know are said in real life, but still, and then like the punishment, some of the punishments that they have to do. Like it almost feels like there's a satirical element to it. Okay, that actually looks like a lot of fun. That looks like a lot of fun. 1v1 gladiator.
Hurry up, get up there. Private Joker, are you a killer?
Sir, yes, sir!
I hear you're
Private Joker.
to get up to the top of the fucking obstacle. If God wanted you up there, he would have miracled your ass up.
No, not Pyle.
Your ass looks like about 150 pounds of chewed bubble gum, Pyle. You know
Aw.
Sir, yes, sir!
This guy from Texas, I think he's feeling for him.
that? One single pull-up? You are a worthless piece of shit,
Aw.
Pyle. Get out of my face.
I feel so bad for this guy. Why is he still in the army in the first place?
Get up here, fat boy.
I would leave.
Quickly,
I would
move
be
it
like,
on,
nope.
move it on, Pyle.
I can't do a pull-up. I'm leaving.
And quit, you slimy fucking walrus-looking piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Get the fuck off of my...
Don't quit. Prove him wrong.
You born a fat, slimy scumbag, you piece of shit, Private Pyle.
Private Pyle is
Or
being
did you have...
beat on. Oh my god. I feel so bad for him.
Sir, yes, sir!
Private Joker, do you believe in the Virgin Mary?
Sir, no, sir!
Why is he so mad about that?
Oh, you little maggot! You make me want to vomit! You goddamn communist heathen, you had best sound off!
Communist heathen?
The private squad leader is Private Snowball, sir!
Private Snowball!
Sir, Private Snowball!
I love Snowball.
Now you ladies carry on.
Sir, aye, sir!
Joker did well there, you know? He played the system a little bit. He's doing it. Ah, well done.
That's it. I just pull the next one over.
Private Joker kind of seems nice though, you know? He'd be a good teacher, or he is a good teacher at the moment. I also can't shake the feeling that the guy that Private Pyle is Vincent D'Onofrio. He looks like a young Vincent D'Onofrio, but I could also just be seeing things. Whee! He's Tarzan. Oh, he made it! He made it!
Because Marines are not allowed to die without permission.
Sir, yes, sir.
Lets me know just who I am!
1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war.
No, but I've been told!
Eskimo pussy is mighty cold.
What?
Eskimo.
What? Where did that come from?
Pretty good.
Mighty good!
Good for you.
Good for you!
Good for me.
Good for me!
Why? What?
Jesus H. Christ. Private Pyle.
No, not Pyle.
No, sir!
Get down!
Was he gonna throw it on the floor?
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Is that food? Is that a donut?
Sir, jelly donut, sir!
A
That
jelly
looks good.
donut?
I could have one actually.
Private Pyle has dishonored himself and dishonored the platoon.
Oh no.
If Private Pyle fucks up, I will not punish him. I will punish all of you
Oh my god.
for one jelly donut. Now get on your faces.
Oh my god.
They're paying for it. You eat it. Ready?
Oh, imagine how bad you would feel eating it now. Oh, this is so... Oh, this is hard to watch actually. What the heck? That's a great shot though. That is an insanely good shot.
Everybody hates me now.
Yeah, of course they do.
1, 2, 3, 20. 1, 2, 3, 21.
Oh, those things are the worst. Like burpees, basically.
3, 23. 1, 2, 3, 24.
No, and he just is... Oh, man. Yeah, no wonder everyone hates you. Even though I know you're trying your best still. Whoa. This is... Oh, they're gonna beat him up because soap and like a towel and a... Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's like a brick in a sock. I was gonna say, this is like a huge tonal difference. Like the color palette is now this eerie blue. I know it's night, but still, it's a hugely different color palette than before. The music change as well. Oh no, they are gonna try and kill him, or they're gonna beat him to a pulp. Oh. 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 Ow. Joker, don't do it, please.
Do it.
Oh, man. No. Open your ears. You hear this. You hear the agony he's in right now, punk.
Left shoulder.
I'd love to be the flag bearer because you don't have to do anything. You just stand there.
Do we love our beloved Corps, ladies?
Oh, he's not saying anything. He's not saying anything.
I can't hear you.
Kill, kill, kill.
Oh, shit, I still...
Someone needs to give him a hug.
Sir, he was that guy who shot all those people from that tower in Austin, Texas, sir.
From distances of up to 400 yards.
Sir, he shot Kennedy, sir.
That's right. And do you know how far away he was? He was 250 feet away and shooting at a moving target. Scored 2 hits, including a headshot. Do any of you people know where these end?
I can't believe, oh my god, that he's using these examples, these actual murder examples and like mass shooters examples as like good shots, you know? Jesus.
Happy birthday.
Is it Christmas?
So you can give your heart to Jesus, but your ass belongs to the Corps.
Fair.
Everything. It's clean.
Why is he talking to himself?
Nice.
Yeah, I'd be a little scared of him, Joker. He's gonna...
Everything clean.
You all betrayed him, now he may betray you. They're gonna talk? Talk.
I don't think Leonard can hack it anymore. I think Leonard's a Section 8.
Section 8? What does that mean?
I want to slip my tube stick into your sister.
What? Why? Is he a good shot? Is he a good shot?
Outstanding,
Yeah, he is a good shot.
The private's weapon's name is Charlene, sir.
Private Powell. You are definitely born again hard.
Oh, born again hard.
Woman in my beloved Corps.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh man, he has become tough after that beating, you know?
Are salty. They are ready to eat their own guts and ask for seconds.
Oh, interesting.
Actors are proud to see that we are growing beyond their
Also,
control.
interesting that we have narration now.
The Marine Corps wants to build indestructible men. Men without fear.
What about robot killers? That would be kind of like Terminators, you know? I feel like they would like that.
But always remember this. Marines die. That's what we're here for.
But Marines only die with permission.
4212, basic military journalism.
Really?
You gotta be shitting me, Joker.
Really?
Sir, I wrote for my high school newspaper, sir.
I thought he said he was a killer.
You forget your fucking name? 0300 infantry. You made it. Perkins.
Oh my god, he is a killer now.
I draw Firewatch.
Okay, so Joker's narrating. This is so interesting. I guess because he's a journalist now. Maybe we're hearing what he's writing about or what he's already written about. But interesting that Joker at the start was like, I'm a killer, and now he's a journalist. Oh, that's a creepy sight. That is a creepy sight. No, thank you. The bullet. Oh. Something has broken inside of his mind.
Are those live rounds?
Is he gonna shoot everyone in here? Is he gonna shoot everyone?
Millimeter. Full metal jacket.
Ah, it is a Full Metal Jacket. Yeah. The music, man, is so unnerving. There's been almost no music this entire movie. But this is so... Ugh.
Both be in a world of shit.
Not when you're dead, Joker.
I am.
Actually, he's not dead because he's narrating.
Lock and load!
Oh no! He's gonna shoot! He's gonna shoot! Run!
Inform the senior drill instructor that Private Pile has a full magazine and is locked and loaded, sir!
He knows. Now
you listen.
This is what the military can do to people, I guess. Oh, he's gonna shoot you. He's literally gonna shoot you.
He showed you enough attention when you were a child?
Oh, run, Joker. But at the same time, you did beat on him. I love that they used the analogy of these like mass shooters to show how great the army is and stuff, and then they just created one. Oh no! Oh! I did not expect that. No! Oh man. That was such an intense sequence as well. And now we are in Vietnam.
No, it's your $15. Me love you long time. Me so.
Is $15 expensive back in 1970s?
School choirs are serving officers in the Viet Cong. The other half have got TB.
The fact that she's just like coughing and stuff. Oh no, is this guy gonna die? Oh, nope, never mind. I thought he was gonna get stabbed, but camera just stolen. Okay, looks like we're entering the war. I wonder if this is gonna get even more intense than it already was, because that bathroom sequence was... Oh man, I am still shocked about that bathroom sequence. I liked Agent Pyle too. Oh.
We're supposed to be helping them and they shit all over us every chance they get. I just can't feature that.
Take it too hard.
It's because they didn't really ask for your help. You just said, we're gonna help you. They didn't say, oh, we need help.
I want to get out into the shit. I want to get some trigger time.
You get killed.
You don't want to, though. That's the thing. Like, why would you actually want to do that?
Tet holidays like the 4th of July, Christmas, and New Year all rolled into one.
It sounds like a great holiday.
Stuff. Don't make it too obvious, but I want to see fur and early morning dew.
What?
AF on this. In the future, in place of search and destroy, substitute the phrase sweep and clear.
Sweep and clear? Wow.
To seeing blood trails. Drag marks.
It was raining, sir.
That's why God passed the law.
It's kind of interesting, though, that we're in a war story, but we're on the journalistic aspect of it in a Marine Corps. I've never really thought of that angle before.
Blood trails and drag marks.
Joker, I've had my ass in the grass. Can't say I like it.
What a lie.
As it happens, my present duties keep me where I belong. In the rear with the gear.
he just spat 2 bars there. In the rear with the gear.
1,000-yard stare. A Marine gets it after he's been in the shit for too long. It's like...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's because you've seen like the worst that humanity has to offer.
Fuck you, Stork.
Throw him a basketball.
Oh, whoa. Explosions. Those don't sound like fireworks. Oh, are they in it? Are they in it? The lights as well. Oh, and the music is so happy, but everything outside is chaos. Look at these shots though, man. Some of the shots in this movie are crazy. It's just one car. Whoa! I think that one was meant to explode. No, this cannot be the real force. Like, look, it's like 5 guys. Where's everyone else? Where's the actual attack? This must be like a ruse. Look at Joker's face right now. He's elated. Okay, was that actually it? Why did they think that they could conquer this whole military base with like 5 people?
Taking advantage of the Tet ceasefire to launch an offensive all over the country.
But look at this shot, man. Wow, this is gorgeous.
In other words, it's a huge shit sandwich and we're all gonna have to take a bite.
Yeah.
Still here? Vanish, Joker. Most Ricky ticking. Take Rafterman with you.
Rafterman is going to die. Getting a little helicopter sick? What are you shooting at? Born to kill. Wow. Wow. No, you're not, Joker. No, you're not. Oh my god, he's just shooting. He's just shooting random people. He's just shooting civilians. Oh my god.
Still is a well-disciplined VC.
They were literally just farmers. They were just innocent farmers. This movie is interesting though. An American movie made in a way that sheds light on the atrocities that the American military did.
So much. Ain't war hell?
Not for you, apparently. Look at all these innocent people right here. You're like ruining all their homes.
My people call me Mr. Touchdown. Played a little ball for Notre Dame. Notre Dame?
Ah, like Rudy.
Still working this side of the river. Street by street and house by house. Charles definitely got his shit together.
I love how busy everything is. Helicopters, trucks, tanks flying by. So many people walking. It just feels so lived in and so real, these shots. That helmet is iconic. That helmet is actually iconic, especially on the head of Joker. Oh. Oh, what?
We think it's 20.
Do you know how it happened, sir?
Well, it seems the NVA came in with a list
The way he's like trying to smile at the camera.
for political re-education. Everybody turned up got shot.
I hate that he's smiling for every picture.
Born to kill, sir.
You write born to kill on your helmet and you wear a peace button. What's that supposed to
Yeah, like look at the contradiction.
The duality of man, sir.
The what?
The duality of man, the Jungian thing, sir.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the movie was trying to do as well with the Born to Kill and the peace symbol. In terms of America saying, oh, it's for peace, it's for peace. But in the end, it kind of wasn't.
Yeah, through there.
Wow, look at that shot. Frame within a frame within a frame.
Stripes, they'll make you famous. We're the Lust Hog Squad.
That guy looks tough. What does he say in his helmet?
Well, I've seen a little on TV.
I used to say, I welcome death.
I'm gonna tear you a new asshole.
This guy's actually scary. Look how many bullets he has.
Talk the talk. Do you walk the walk?
Yeah, let's see if you do.
This is my bro.
Is he dead? Is he dead?
This is his party. He's the guest of honor.
Yeah, he's dead. There were like flies around him.
After we rotate back to the world, we're gonna miss not having anyone around who's worth shooting.
This movie has so many things going on in terms of like, I don't know, statements that it's trying to make. Okay, we're in it now. Let's see if Joker can actually walk the walk. Let's see if he can do what he says that's on his helmet. Oh, look, the real explosion. Oh no, is he dead? The sergeant's dead.
This is Murphy, over. Delta 6.
Yeah, he looks scared, man.
Let's go! Let's get it done!
Oh man. How chaotic is this gonna be? Look at this set, though. I wonder how they made this set. This is crazy. I love this shot, like right on the ground with the soldiers. We're just following them as they run up. The music is so intense. Oh, you're gonna get shot. Someone's in that window. There's always someone in the window. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? I don't like the happy music, actually. The happy music is so jarring, and it feels like it doesn't fit the sequence. It works in the movie, of course. But it's I don't know, it gives me a weird feeling when the happy music's on. Because they're just killing people. That literally could be Stanley Kubrick, for all I know. How did they film this movie? How did he film this movie? Seriously. One thing that I appreciate about like seeing the bodies in this movie is you see the blood-soaked shirts, and sometimes in movies the bodies will just be like fully clothed and there won't be any blood on them, but this one there's like huge amounts of blood staining their clothes.
Well, at least they died for a good cause.
What cause was that?
Yeah, like the camera just paused on him after that.
What was the matter with him?
He's jerking off 10 times a day.
That's why he's called Hand Job?
There's the enemy, kill him.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, we're the best.
We're the best?
Personally think they don't really want to be involved in this war, you know.
I'm not real keen on some of these fellas that are supposedly on our side.
Oh, that's interesting.
Kill for these people and they don't even appreciate it.
Because you're just killing them.
It's a big joke.
It's because you're literally just killing them from the helicopters for no reason.
Well, I think we should win. I hate Vietnam. There's not one horse in this whole country.
Not one horse? Why do you want a horse? Oh, because he's from Texas. That makes sense.
Everything you want. Hey, how much, your chief?
$15 each.
No.
$15 seems to be the going price.
Excuse me, ma'am. What we have here...
You're just gonna whip it out? Did they actually... These sets look way too big to be like actual sets. Like, what? I'd love to know. When was this movie filmed?
Our squad is sent on patrol.
That's a sexy shot. Oh, wow, the reveal. You're in this building and boom, it comes out. Destruction everywhere. Oh, there's a giant. That is a giant Stuffy! Oh, you okay?
He ain't gonna make it.
That is the worst CPR I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, he's not gonna make it if you keep doing that.
Squad leader.
Falling anywhere, scumbag.
Bruh, why are you so happy when this guy is dead on the ground?
What's up? I think we made a mistake at the last checkpoint. Here.
Oh no, they in like enemy grounds now.
Okay. We'll change direction.
No, this is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. You're out of place.
The fuck up.
Okay, listen up. Can you hear me?
Joker takes everything too much as a joke. I feel like he's not serious. This is a very serious situation. Ah, he made it. I'm proud of him. Oh, wow. Look at that beautiful shot. Look how alone he is. Oh, wow. Look at that reveal. Oh.
Okay, then save your ammo. Nobody fire till I tell you.
Oh.
Roger.
I'll see what I can do.
Stay close.
That's not that convincing.
But keep your eyes open. If they decide to hit us, we'll have to pull back fast.
Ah, his foot.
We're not leaving him. We'll get him when the tank comes up. He's hit 3 fucking times. He can.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
That sniper's just trying to suck us in one at a time.
Ah, he's already dead. This is a brave man. This is a brave man. Why ceasefire? No, you have to keep covering him while he's there. The sniper is just gonna shoot him now too. Are you guys actually idiots? Oh, man.
I think they're gonna hit us any minute. When they do, we won't have time to pull out.
That's what she said.
Fucking sniper out there! Back off, mother. I'm calling the plays. I say we're pulling out.
Yeah, but the other guy knows war way better than you.
Stand down, mother! That's a direct order!
Oh. I bet that feels epic, though. I bet that feels epic. It's like when you're playing a video game.
Doc, where's the sniper?
You're about to find out. Ah. They did say this guy's really good in war, and I can see that. He's a very capable soldier.
Squad, you're clear up to air! Squad!
Move it, buddy! Wow, I love these tracking shots so much. I haven't felt like this immersed in a war in so long. It's just the sets, man. The sets are so good. And I don't even know if they are sets. Like, they're huge. It literally looks like an actual place.
That radio.
I bet the sniper can see their heads through that window.
Murphy, this is Cowboy.
Watch out. You're gonna get shot. What am I saying? What am I literally saying? You can see them. There you go. There you go. I knew you could. Oh man, that was great framing because it foreshadowed what's gonna happen right before it happened. And he's gone.
Let's go get some payback.
Oh, that shot, man. Give me some chills. He's so funny if he like hit the wall by accident and it just bounced right in front of them. Whoa, I love this. Oh my god, the cinematography is so good. Oh my god, this is so sexy to look at. I love also in this movie the natural lighting. In these dark places, the only illumination is like from this fire, and it just gives this really like beautiful glow to the film. You know, you get these really beautiful shadows flickering on the walls, but you get this good contrast between like the foreground, which is like no really lighting, and then the background, which has the fire and stuff. So you get these cool silhouettes, like you're seeing right now. No! Whoa! See, he's scared. He's scared, man. No, she's still alive. She's still alive. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say kick the gun.
Fucking blew her away! Come on, bad!
Oh my days.
She's praying.
Oh man. I like how even she's being humanized by praying.
Fuck her. Let her rot.
Wow. Wow. I guess she just killed 3 of his men, right? So I can understand why he's angry. But at the same time, still a human being.
I'm just saying we can't leave her like this.
Yeah. I thought she was gonna say that eventually. You're gonna have to do it though, other guy, the peace man.
If you want to waste her, go on.
Yeah, walk the walk, right? Oh! I didn't think he was gonna do it. I didn't think he was gonna do it. I was wrong, but he doesn't like it. Wow. Look at that shot, man. Look at the duality of his face too. Light and dark, the flames in the background. Oh, look at that shot. I've said that so many times. Take a shot every time I said look at that shot.
Forever let us hold our banner high, 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 high.
Yeah.
Who's the leader of the club that's made for
My thoughts drift back to erect nipple wet dreams.
What?
M-O-U-S-E. Hey there, hi there, ho there, you're as welcome
They singing Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse theme song. I didn't even realize it until just now. I want to paint it black. Is that the end of the movie? What the heck, man? What the heck, man? That did not feel like 2 hours. That felt like 1 minute. I heard the Painted Black song and I was like, is that the end of the movie already? Like, what? It's already 11:30? What the heck? That was not 2 hours, guys. That was not a 2-hour movie. That was only like an hour long. That was so good. Adam Baldwin, any relation to Alec Baldwin? Vincent D'Onofrio was Vincent D'Onofrio. I'm a genius, man. I'm a genius. And that was my reaction to Full Metal Jacket, the 1987 war drama starring Matthew Modine, which by the way, before I get into the rest of the cast, I was looking at Joker the entire film and I was like, I recognize this guy. I recognize this guy from something. Maybe I recognize him from something in the future, maybe something before this movie, but I recognize his voice. I recognize him. What is he in? Like the whole time I was racking my brain, but I didn't want to say it just in case I was just dead wrong, which I guess I should have said anyways, because I guess that Vincent D'Onofrio was in this movie and he was. But Matthew Modine, I was literally like dying trying to figure out who he was in my mind. I literally watched Stranger Things like 2 weeks ago. That is why I know who he is. He's Papa in Stranger Things. Oh, man, that's where I recognized him. He was like on the tip of my tongue, I guess, the entire movie, but I just couldn't quite pinpoint where I knew him from. It was Stranger Things. Anyways, Arliss, Ermey, Vincent D'Onofrio, Adam Baldwin, and Arliss Howard. Is Adam Baldwin any relation to Alec Baldwin? I guess I could just tap on his name, but I'm too lazy to do that. So I'll leave that question up to you guys. That movie was so good. I think out of all the 3 Kubrick movies, I think I've only seen 3 Kubrick movies on the channel. I think out of the 3 Kubrick movies that I've watched on the channel, this one was my favorite. A Clockwork Orange is amazing, don't get me wrong, and so is Dr. Strangelove. They are all amazing. All of the Kubrick movies that I've seen, including The Shining and 2001, are amazing. The Shining has to be my favorite because I've seen that movie a lot. It's just like, I watch that movie quite often, like maybe once a year or once every 2 years or something like that. But Full Metal Jacket, I haven't seen this one obviously, and this one on the channel has been my favorite. I don't know, I was just so invested in this movie from start to the end. I was so invested in sort of like Joker as a character, but not really as a character at the same time, but I was invested in kind of what he stood for more so than as a character, in terms of like what was on his helmet and then what was on his chest and stuff, and how he always said he would kill and stuff like that, and how he talked the talk. But when it came to walking the walk, he would walk the walk, but he was very scared about it, and you could see this fear in his eyes. And even when he killed that girl at the end, there was still this terror, there was still this like, you even see like the lighting on his face, you know, is like bright and it's dark, and it shows that like he's very mixed on that decision. You know, he probably didn't want to shoot that woman, and now that he did, you know, you can't take that back. You can't really forgive yourself for doing that, you know. But at the same time, she was also asking. So, you know, there was like a lot of dynamics going on in that situation, and there were a lot of complex things that happened to not just Joker, but just a lot of the situations and a lot of the characters as well in this film, that maybe on the surface it doesn't feel like that. But I think there was a lot of good commentary in this movie to the Vietnam War and how people maybe wanted this war, but some soldiers were kind of iffy on the war, maybe saying, why are we fighting this war in the first place, when those 2 soldiers were dead, and one of them said at least they died for a good cause, and then there was like this pause. There was like this just pause, the camera stopped moving, no one talked for about 2 seconds, and then someone said, but what cause is that? You know, even the soldiers don't really know what they are fighting for. The people of Vietnam didn't really want to be free. Someone even said, like, these people don't want to be free, so like, why are we fighting for their freedom and stuff like that. You see them in the helicopter flying overhead, just shooting random civilians, like the men, the women, the children, the farmers, just doing their own thing just because they're Vietnamese and stuff. So you get all of these things, and you mix it with like the patriotism of the military and stuff like that, and you get this very interesting dynamic, this kind of yin yang, if you will, of like military good, and then what does the military good, what does this patriotism, what does this mindset, what does it lead you into? You know, it develops Joker, and it also developed Leonard, you know, like how he murdered his sergeant, how he murdered Hartman and stuff like that, and then he killed himself because everyone was beating on him and saying he wasn't good, and then they were talking about these mass shooters and how the military was proud of these mass shooters because they learned how to shoot in the military, and that's why they were such good shots. And I found that as a super strange example. But then when I saw Leonard's kind of evolution into that final fatal bathroom sequence for him, I kind of understood why they brought that up. And then the commentary, that mass murder kind of commentary, the mass shooter kind of commentary, kind of weaves its way into the Vietnam War as well, with a lot of the soldiers just wanting to kill people for no other reason than to just kill people, and because the military has trained you not to become human beings, not to become robots, but to become killers. And so I found this commentary really interesting, and I found the cinematography in this movie fantastic, the music fantastic. So let's dive into it with the reviews of this movie first, and then I'll talk about the music, or more so like the sound design, because the music was like very quiet, I guess. The music was very like all over the place in terms of it. There was a lot of times where there was no music, so more so the sound design than the music. And then I'm going to talk about the amazing cinematography. If you watch this video again and you do a drinking game for every time I say that's a beautiful shot, you would probably end up in the hospital because I said it so many times. But yeah, let's get into the reviews, and then we'll get into the rest of what I have to say about this film. So 8.3 out of 10 on IMDb and 90% in Rotten Tomatoes. It seems like people love this movie. I don't think I've seen a bad review, or like a objectively bad review for Kubrick films. Like, obviously people will dislike Kubrick films, but for the majority of the people watching them, like the majority of the Kubrick reviews, every single Kubrick reviews that I've seen so far have been like at like lowest like 7.9, 7.8 out of 10, which is an insanely good score. So seems like everyone really appreciates this movie. I'm really glad everyone seems to appreciate this movie. I do wonder if people have an issue with what this movie is trying to say about the Vietnam War, and how I read it is just like how it was almost a little bit pointless in a way, and how maybe America wasn't as righteous as they were intending to be, or how they portrayed themselves. That's how I kind of saw this movie, and I know some people very patriotic and stuff like that. I've had people even in my comment sections on my YouTube videos be like very American, like patriotic and stuff like that when I've said something against America. So I do wonder if people have something against this movie, or maybe even see this movie in a different way than I do because of the different mindsets. So I would be really curious to actually see what you guys think of this movie as well. Yeah, getting into the soundtrack / the sound design of this movie. Oh, so good, so good. The eerie music was amazing, and it was like there were like these moments of like drums, and then it would just kind of like, it reminded me of Clockwork Orange. There was like this moment in Clockwork Orange where the Alex, I think that was his name, is being dragged through the forest, and the music is like this very like eerie music, but it's very loud. And in this one, the eeriness of the music reminded me of that scene in Clockwork Orange, but the difference was that this music was very quiet. It was very subtle, and the music was so quiet that you could hear a lot of the other sounds as well. You could hear the gunshots in the distance, the explosions in the distance, the footsteps in the foreground, the fire flickering in the background. All the while, this eerie music with sometimes these like deep drums just kind of snuck in there and just kind of, ooh, like gave you a little tingle in the spine and stuff. It was really, really good. But the sound design in this movie in general was fantastic. The way the bullets felt like they were flying by you, in the distance you could just hear them echo into the sky, into oblivion and stuff like that. It was just amazing. The flickering of the fire, the buildings getting destroyed, even just the fact that there was no music for a lot of it, it really just immersed you into this war, into the characters. And even in the first half of the movie where it's just training and stuff, which seems to be, I feel like if you're going to be reviewing this movie, you might forget about the first half because the second half is so immersive when you're in this war, and the second half isn't as immersive, but you're still like in this training and stuff, and it's still a very good part. But the second part I found just mind-blowing, but it's only mind-blowing because the first part helps it to be mind-blowing, so I'm not going to try and forget about the first part, even though it may come out on the short end during this review a little bit. But the first part as well, like there were definitely moments like where there was just no music, or like for example when they beat on Leonard with those sock things, it's like this very eerie music. It's the first time we hear like this kind of dark side of the military, the dark side of the music. We see like the drill sergeant, like beating into Leonard and stuff like that, and just like abusing him with words and stuff and say, you're no good, you're a maggot, you know, but he did that to everyone. He was just kind of way more harsh on Leonard. But then all of a sudden the movie almost takes like this twist, this turn, and the music goes from either this lighthearted military drill stuff or just no music and you just hear the footsteps to this eerie kind of silent like hum almost, and it really just catches you off guard. And that's kind of the first time where you see what the military can start to do to people, and then that kind of theme of this like hum, this like dreadful hum kind of perpetrates the rest of the movie in different sections, you know, and that was the first time you hear it. So I really like the music. I really like the sound design in this film. The cinematography as well was so good. You've already heard me say it so many times, but the cinematography in this movie was fantastic. It was so good. Like the first half of this movie, it was good. There were some good shots. I really liked the shots where Leonard was like standing alone, like with the jelly donut in his mouth, for example, and then everyone else was doing push-ups beside him. It was just a really sad sight, I'll be honest. And Kubrick is really good at just like lingering the shots to really make you feel like the sequence. Like you can see the sequence, but they linger just enough where you really start to feel the emotions in the sequence as well. You really just start to feel like you're almost there with some of his shots. And I really like those shots. Of course, the whole like bathroom sequence, it was really interesting because you got the turn with like the cinematography when the turn happens for Leonard after they start beating him. That whole beating up sequence is in like this blue light because it's in the night, right? And then the next time we see him kind of confronting everyone about it, we get that blue light again, and that blue light is only in 2 moments of the movie. It's when they beat him and it's when he shoots himself. And so you kind of get this really weird feeling when you see the blue lights, because the first time the blue light happens, it's so jarring because the cinematography is so different than the first bit of the movie that you're like, whoa, what's happening right now? And then it happens again and it makes you so nervous because you're like, the last time I saw this blue light, something bad really happened to Leonard. So is something bad going to happen to Leonard, or is Leonard going to do something that's going to end up being bad, you know? And so the lighting in itself, in a way, like in the cinematography, kind of foreshadows the second time the events that are going to happen, because the first time and the only other time that you see that type of cinematography is when something bad happens. So that was really, really cool. But the cinematography that I really want to talk about is in the second half of the movie when they're in Vietnam. Just the scale of the movie, the scope of the movie. I'll get into sets, I guess, in a second, but just whenever they were with flames, there were so many moments where the flames were just in the background and the people were walking through and they were just silhouetted in this beautiful like flaming glory and stuff like that. But it also was like sad in a way. It was like beautiful but broken and sad, and the cinematography like encompassed all of that, like with these ruins of the city and stuff, but at the same time like the beauty of the fire, the beauty of these silhouettes, you know. It was like just like the movie was like talking about the military and showing the good, like how patriotic everyone is, but at the same time showing the bad things that they were doing. The cinematography was also kind of relaying that message in a way, and especially during the war at the end. And I just thought it was amazing when they throw those smoke bombs, when they threw the smoke bombs and they ran into the smoke. Oh, my heart almost exploded. I was like, that is beautiful. That is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Also, just the sets. I would love to know, I will probably search it up after this movie, but after this review, but I would love to know how they filmed this. Where did they film this? How did they film this? How did they make the sets? Because the sets like encompassed so much. It literally just felt like they went into a war zone and Kubrick was like, okay, actors, you have 2 minutes before the enemy is here. You're going to have to act your butts off. We have one take at this, and then we are running because there will actually be enemies, you know, people will actually be shooting at you. It felt like they were in a war zone, and this movie was so immersive, I think because of everything that I said, but I think also because the sets were so good. The military stuff, yeah, that was good. It was just in a military camp though. Like you can see a movie making those sets. It's just like a room and then you got some fields and some things to climb on. But the actual battlefield stuff, like you could see forever in those sets. And you could see the destruction lingering forever. I don't know if there was like matte paintings. So it didn't look like matte paintings because there were lots of like moving parts in the background with helicopters or like fire and stuff like that, or buildings being destroyed. And then you could hear the shots in the background. Like the movie just felt, because of how big the world looked and how much destruction you could see into the background and the sounds you could hear popping off from the left headphone or the right headphone or in front of you or behind you. It just made you feel like you were in the war with them. And I really enjoyed that because it just felt like this very immersive world. Also, something really interesting is that it was weird because I was like, because just with Joker and with the Americans, you kind of start to root for them, and they aren't like necessarily bad people, yet some of them still do bad things, you know. It was a really interesting dynamic because I didn't want to root for Joker or any of them because I was like, oh, you guys are like kind of bad people. Like you kind of push Leonard, for example, Joker, you kind of push Leonard to his absolute max, and then, you know, he shot himself and stuff, and then you say you're born to kill, but you actually are not, and you're kind of pretending to be what you're really not and stuff. And some of the older soldiers are like, let's just kill people for the sake of killing people, or like, let's do this, let's do that, you know. And so no one was really like a good person in this movie, but I think that's almost a commentary on war itself and how war turns these people into monsters. Like, some people maybe are just monsters, maybe like a few of them, but a lot of them maybe start out as good people, and then they slowly evolve into the people that we see in these movies. And I just found that really interesting because there were definitely these humane moments where I could try and connect to these characters, you know. And there were moments where I was rooting, like the sniper moment, I was rooting for the American guys to get the sniper, but then at the same time, when the sniper is down and she's praying, they're humanizing the sniper too. They're saying, look, she's also a human being. Like, yes, she killed these American men, and yes, I guess you're supposed to root for these American men, and if you're an American audience, you will be rooting for these American men, but this woman is just defending her hometown as well. She is praying. She definitely had a life. She might have a family, you know, and you know, it humanized the sniper as well. And I did really enjoy that aspect of the film. It didn't just leave the enemy as the enemy. In that moment, it humanized the enemy. Okay, so getting into the cast, I'm just going to talk about Matthew Modine, Arliss, Ermey, Vincent D'Onofrio, and Adam Baldwin. Arliss Howard as Private Cowboy was fine. I actually was kind of hoping he would die because he was kind of like a coward, and I wanted Animal Mother to start leading, even though I didn't necessarily like. Actually, you know what? I kind of like Animal Mother because he was just straight up like, yeah, war. He was like a war bro, and so, you know, he was just like, I would never be friends with him in real life and stuff like that. And sometimes I didn't support his decisions, but I think he would be a better captain than Private Cowboy. So I was kind of hoping Private Cowboy would die just kind of keep that on the down low, and he did. But I thought he was all right. But Animal Mother, I thought he was fun. You know, he was a man of few words and lots of guns. And you know, there's always like that person in a war movie who's just like, yeah, guns akimbo, and that's what Animal Mother was. He was just interesting to watch, and his dynamic with Joker was really interesting as well. Was very cool. And then the final moments where he's with the sniper and he's like, well, if you want to take her out of misery, then you do it, you know. And I found that really cool because he was almost challenging him to walk the walk. And so I found Animal Mother, while I didn't agree with him a lot of the times, I still found him very fascinating. Vincent D'Onofrio, I'm so glad I knew it was Vincent D'Onofrio. I was like, for like 10 minutes of the movie, I was like, that is Vincent D'Onofrio, right? I didn't want to say it, and then I just said it, and I was like, I hope I'm right. I hope that is Vincent D'Onofrio. And it was. I love him. I love Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin, and now I love him as Leonard as well. He was really good in this movie, and the kind of turn that he takes was very believable. And I thought the acting in the turn from like this kind of happy, kind of dumb, kind of simple-minded guy, and then he turns into almost like this killer, right? He turns into this killer, but he's shaped by the military and fused by the military to become this killer. And I really liked the turn, and the acting that he did was phenomenal. I thought he did a great job. Ermey as Hartman, as Sergeant Hartman, was so funny, man. He was just yelling and yelling and yelling, and I could watch a whole movie of him just yelling commands and saying that people are maggots and telling them that at least give them a common decency of giving them a wraparound and stuff like that. I could hear him talk about that all day. I thought he was really good in this movie. His death, I was pretty sure he was going to die when he walked in there, so it wasn't like the most shocking in the world, but still, I really enjoyed him. And finally, Matthew Modine as Joker, the most complex character. It was interesting as well because a lot of the characters in this movie, including Joker, actually most of the characters, if not all of them, were not super fleshed out. Joker probably being the most fleshed out, but you never really know their backstory or anything. But I think that maybe also is the point of the movie, just like you're not like soldiers, or you're just kind of one of the millions. friends of soldiers, you know, like who cares if you have a backstory? You're just in the soldiers now. These are your brothers. That's all you need to know in life, and so that's all the audience needs to know. And so it was really interesting, Joker as well, just like his dynamic, his duality between I want to kill and I want peace. And I like that someone pointed that out in the movie. Like, what does that mean? Like, why do you have a peace symbol on your chest but then born to kill on your head? Like, how does that work, you know? And so I really enjoyed his character in this, and that moment with the sniper I thought was one of the best moments in the film. I thought his acting was incredible in this movie. So yeah, that is my reaction and review to Full Metal Jacket, the 1987 war drama film. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. I don't know if I have a Kubrick movie coming up in the future. I have like 2 up there for your Eyes Wide Shut and Barry Lyndon on DVD, and I'll get around to watching them eventually, but in the immediate future there are no upcoming Kubrick films. But if there are any others that are not 2001, The Shining, the 3 movies that I've watched on the channel, or Barry Lyndon and Eyes Wide Shut, if there are any others, like big ones that I've missed, then please let me know and I'll add them to my list. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.